What happened, D?
What?
Bro, you gotta take some people off moderation.
No doubt.
Hey, you
And
should put news alert.
you
Like
need to put your boy
like
as a
5 10
moderator,
minutes
David.
time.
Come on, man.
Oh,
News alert.
look at that
Hashtag
sharp
news alert.
motherfucker.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Hashtag news alert.
God damn, this nigga looking sharp as hell. Hey, look at that boy. Bro, I feel like you're on a talk show host.
What up, Double R, Red Walrus, TMNC double 52 in the motherfucking house. Nerdy Club in the building, what's going on? Damn, Riff, you looking all right? Oh, well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You know, looking okay. Feeling pretty good in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I forgot to hit send. Was wondering why mine didn't go first. What's up?
Am I a moderator now, David, or what? Yeah, I see it. Why did you? God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can understand that. I can understand that. Shit rolls downhill.
Yep.
As long as you keep remaining consistent, you keep remaining truthful, I think everything will be revealed in the end. Absolutely. You know, allow me to be vindicated in feeling refreshed by how everything has gone on in the situations. But you know, things don't always go the way people explain. Is that how you guys feel? You want me back in the 420 Club?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yeah, your voice isn't being sharp.
Yes, sir, they are.
And I feel I feel vindicated in the situation where, like, where I had beef with a certain individual, and I was kind of painted as a racist. I was painted as somebody that was insensitive to other cultures, and that was really upsetting to me, considering I have a black niece and two Jamaican uncles, and I've gone to a black school, all black school. I was raised in different type of cultures and things like that, and that kind of struck me, kind of home. That struck home. That hurt my feelings. Um, so to feel vindicated and to feel refreshed in the situation that's happening now, and to be embraced by my fellow peers that kind of outcasted me before by being, thinking that I was a certain type of way, and then they get to see sort of the things that I was saying before, and feeling that certain situation that I went through, and now they can understand what I went through, and now you can accurately decide if I'm, worthy of being in something called the 420 Club, or if I'm worthy of something like that. Because a long time ago, maybe last year, I was kind of painted as somebody that, was a racist, or somebody that couldn't be,
You ain't
part of the
racist,
420
dude.
Club. And that's really awesome. That's badass. And David, you understand that I'm not trying to be racist when I point out the double
What up,
standards and
Lazy?
the
What up,
double
Red?
and the
What up?
when I point out the double standards in society, when I try to get people to understand the other side, racism kind of swings both ways. Um, the people that the right the people that claim are the most racist and that try to go around. I can understand that.
They try and flip it on you.
Yeah, I think freedom of speech is really important. Freedom of speech is incredibly important because not because you get
Robert
to
and David,
say
it'd be nice if your
not
voices
because
were
you get to
being
say what you
shared.
want to say, okay? Not because you get to say what you want to say, but the fact that you get to say what you want to say, and then it gets criticized by your peers. They get to understand and criticize and characterize who you are. And in those criticizations, hopefully that they correct you in a corrective manner. Hopefully in those corrections and constructive criticism, you can become a better person, and you can understand what people are trying
Hey,
to
David,
say in the dialogue.
check out the
You know what I'm
community.
saying? And we can become
Nah.
better people by understanding where these differences come from and where these differences lie. And we can try to become better people for that and be more unified. And if I may be so bold to say that that's kind of what the 420 Club is all about, you know, that they're more of a bolder type of atmosphere where they bring in different types of cultures, different types of ethnicities, all under the guidelines of marijuana and understanding, you know, that we can be something more than labels. We can be something more than virtue signaling. We can be something
That's
more than
good.
just political identity
Yeah.
politics and things like that, where we can kind of question each other and smoke a little bit of weed together and talk
But
a
you
little
don't
bit
have
about
to
our
smoke to be a
differences. You know what I
420
mean?
number either.
Let's say I'm an urban dude. Let's say I'm an urban dude that knows nothing about how the compass works or campfires work, and I can sit down with a dude like Donald Doyle and ask him, you know, how to make a campfire, how does the
Hello,
compass
lazy
work,
gamer.
how to do things like that. You know what I mean? Or I can sit
Hello,
down with a
Red.
dude like Stephen King, and he can tell me how the streets operate. Or I can sit down with a dude like JP Kills, and he can tell me how the island operates and how beautiful the island is. Or I can sit down with a dude like David City of Trees, and he can tell me how beautiful California is. I think that as a society, as people, we focus so much on the negativity and not the positive and not the strengths that bring us all together. You know, everybody
That's
has shortcomings. Every one of us has shortcomings, but we all have strengths. And why are we wasting time focusing on the shortcomings? And why aren't we focusing on the strengths that every single one of us has and that we can bring together in order to create a better community, a stronger
Amen.
community? Abso-fucking-lutely, bro. You can try.
Amen, Tyrell.
Bong rip for everyone.
Amen.
Cheers, Tyro. Yes, amen.
I'm not giving up on Donald.
Hell no, I'm not.
He's not the only one that goes
Can I
around
say
and
something
says
as
that
well?
word.
And I'm not giving up on Steven. Steven is a brother of mine. I fucking love Steven to pieces. I love him to pieces, bro. Look at my eyes. Look at my
I'm not
face. Look at
giving
my
up on
eyes right now.
Steven either. He just
I
needs
love
to chill out.
Steven. You know, 4 or 5 years ago,
not
Steven was
giving up.
never, ever like the way he is now. You know, identity politics, going around with this racism shit, trying to figure out who he is. You know, getting really uppity about him being, you know, Puerto Rican and his wife being black. That never used to be an issue 4 or 5 years ago. We would just game and
You're
that
right,
was it.
Tyrone.
It was never a problem.
Be happy.
Be happy. Be happy. It was never a problem. And it still isn't a problem, to me, anyways. I'm sure to most of the people in this party, it's still not a problem. Most of us still care about you, Steven. We still love you.
That's right.
We still think about you as a true bro, as a
Oh,
true
dude.
friend.
For
And
real.
you know, it
Yeah.
just
And
breaks
Lady
our
King,
heart.
too.
It breaks our heart, man,
The family.
that you're acting the way that you're acting, man. It really breaks our heart, and from the bottom of our hearts, man, we all love you, bro. We all do. We all care about you.
Amen.
And for you to call us all ignorant and crackers for another man's actions is just wrong, man, and you know it is. It's wrong.
And we all did say something to him when it was going down, but you were too busy yelling, and I guess you didn't hear it.
Yep.
If you're listening, Steve. That's how it went down. Hot-headed Steven, but, you know, it's all good. We love you, man.
Well, I
if you're
didn't hear what
listening,
happened.
but go down the road you choose, I guess, there, dude.
To call Mary a bitch, to call
Called-
some of your
oh, yeah.
closest friends racists, you're getting out of hand, Steven. You're getting out of hand, bro. You're You're getting a bit out of hand, bro. Even your own wife was telling you, Steven, relax a little bit. Calm down. You know, the topic is dead. Especially when none of your bros, none of your so-called friends are coming into your stream and supporting your bullshit. Right? The people that you've known for 11 years.
He's been
10
attacking
years?
us.
10 years we've known your fucking ass, bro. 10 years. I know more
Between
about you than
Facebook-
anybody in this motherfucking stream world that's gonna come into your strat. I know more about
Between
you than
Facebook
fucking
and
anyone.
Playroom,
You're gonna
and
come
he was
at
saying on
us?
Facebook last night
You're gonna come at us, say we're racist and shit? Mary Pike is
that he wasn't
racist?
gonna do what he did
Johnny
today.
is racist? David City of Trees is racist? Why? I just don't understand it. When you play these identity politics and then you start solidifying people for condoning racism, you're gonna find out that you're gonna be a very fucking lonely person at the end of the rainbow. Let me tell you what.
The end of the rainbow.
King Cozy. What up, man? My girlfriend got fucking jury duty, though. She did. Ugh. That's bullshit, right? Nah, man, but the bottom line is I love Steven.
Smoke a bowl, everybody.
He's a close friend of
I
mine.
was waiting for that.
Yo,
He's a close friend of mine.
you like how the community looks?
Yeah, you're
I've
saying
always
it
cared
perfect.
about Stephen King. I care about his wife. I know each and every
It
one of
looks
his
cool.
kids' names. I know their birth dates. I know his kids.
I just don't want the community to get changed.
Keep climbing.
You like it. Look at it.
But you gotta understand, Steven, and anybody like Steven, you gotta understand, you're wrong. You're wrong for calling us racist because we don't fucking
Okay,
condone
okay.
your victim mentality. Can I say that aloud?
I'll take the
Again,
background.
okay? Because we don't accept your victim mentality doesn't mean we're
All right.
fucking racist.
It's
Alright.
All right.
climbing. Dude. 125. Hello, dude.
What?
To be worried about being offensive on my stream is fucking ridiculous. Say what the fuck you want to say. Now is the time. Anyone.
Hello.
Whatever you want to say, bros, get it out. Why does he say it, Ryan?
Car
Just ask
wash.
me.
That's
Can
your
you elaborate a little
conversation.
bit on that?
Yours and your
Cedric?
wife's conversation.
Because I
What
got
up, dude?
everyone,
Rant,
I got
you
everyone in the party right now that was being accused of being racist. Everybody, I have everybody in the party right
Yep.
now that was accused of
JP
being
the best.
racist.
Yep.
So any one of your questions, anybody want to ask any questions right now about racism or how you feel about, you know, the consensus of the situation where Steven lies or the 420 Club lies. Even though I'm not a 420 Club member, I still feel completely involved because all my best friends, everybody I give a shit about, are part of the 420 Club. And Steven, I've known for a decade. He's part of the 420 Club. And he's claiming that he's going to leave the 420 Club if certain people don't do certain things. Now that, to me, is called dictatorship. Just my opinion.
Yep.
Well,
He's trying.
Cedric,
Why does
why
Steven
did you
say-
even
It's
say you
because
and
we
the
didn't
others
open
are
up our
racist?
mouth. That's why he's saying it.
We
Okay,
did open
and
up
we
He
did.
didn't give,
our mouth.
he didn't
And
give
we
us
did
a
open our
chance to
mouths.
say anything.
If I remember correctly, Braun, for example, told him to shut the fuck up, muted him. JP was kind of reacting a little bit like, what the fuck is going on? Mary was fucking
I
a
told-
little bit of excited, like, what the hell
Yes,
is
Steven,
going on?
I told Steven that he already muted him, so why keep up with the conversation?
delegitimizes the
And
real
there's only
true racism.
one word
I have
said
a video
at that
right here
time.
I'm ready to share, and this video is fucking powerful as all hell. I got banned last time I shared this video. I don't give a fuck about shit like that. But this video I'm about to share right here
Yeah,
is powerful
repeating,
as
eh?
all fuck. It's right on the topic of what we're talking about with the double standards and fucking negativity of racism and things like that. But you guys, I don't even know if I have to share the video because everybody's already on the same page. Everybody seems like they get what the fuck I'm trying to say in the first place. That racism is fucking retarded. It is so stupid in America. It is stupid in an open, free society. People will love you for your sense of humor. Exactly. People that stand for what they stand for. Yes. Well, when people are bold, okay, even comedians, even Dave Chappelle. I know. Yeah.
You're racist because you voted for Trump, dude.
It's true. But
I'm
no,
racist too because I voted for Trump. I guess I'm racist because I voted for him. Nah, true talk. I guess I'm racist. But
Sorry,
I
couldn't
guess
hear
she's
you guys
racist.
in the party chat room.
She's racist, bro, because she voted for Trump, dude.
Hey, listen, bros, I don't give a fuck about Donald Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that has nothing to do with what the fuck we're talking about. You know, really, in the consensus of trying to be a good person, equality, David is a Mexican, and he hires white people, he hires black people, he hires Muslim people. You know what I'm saying? That is a good American, in my opinion. That's a great American. JP is a great American. He's taking care of his mom. He's doing the things that he needs to do in society. He has a great middle class home. That's a great American. He's living his dream. You know, can I throw another streamer out there? Let's throw glam metal hippie rock. Here's a guy that has 30 maybe $40,000 invested into his stream. All them beautiful guitars that he had. The Buckethead guitar, the Zakk Wylde guitars, the Buckethead statue, the fucking Exorcist statue. Gotta be thousands of dollars. Can this guy get more than 10 views? No, he can't. And the reason is because the controversy, things like what we're talking about right now, are the things that attract people. You see what I'm saying? Somebody that's following his dream, like glam metal hippie rock, that has one of the fucking coolest streams I've ever seen in my life, badass blues player, tons of money in his stream, beautiful fucking dude, great house, somebody that's following his dream. Let's throw David City of Trees out there. Here's another motherfucker that's badass, that throws his business out there, that has a great house, that shows everybody that he's a middle class type of dude. He's a guy that employs more than white people, Mexican people, Muslim people, not a racist, not a discriminatory motherfucker. Equal employment. Most countries are not equal employment. Where do these immigrants go? Where do these racist type of people go? Where do they all go to escape purgatory, to escape oppression? Hey, Germany. Hey, Germany. Where do people go when they're trying to escape oppression, bro? Tell me. America. Everybody goes to America when they're trying to escape. We are known as the bastion of freedom when they're trying to escape communism, socialism, or any type of regime as far as ISIS or Islam, the Quran, Sharia law. When anybody is trying to escape these oppressive types of fucking regimes, where do they go? They come to America. So if we're so fucking racist, And Canada. Thank you very much, Mary. That's another topic that I would like to discuss too. A lot of people will go to Canada. A lot of the Saudi Arabians, Somalians, things like that, they actually go up through the New York border and they go to the Canada border and they'll look for a patrol officer in order to get purposely arrested, because they know that when they get arrested they'll get room and board, free meal, heat, hot water, and then they hope that they get a far cry judge that will grant them amnesty. The Canadian amnesty will allow them citizenship in order to get back into America. And a lot of them are doing it. I can put that up on the screen right now if you'd like me to. It doesn't really matter to me. But at the same time, it's like I'm being called a racist.
Got a lot of them that come here to go to college.
My girl Mary is being called a racist.
I was being called a racist.
My boy
cracker.
David City of Trees is being called a racist. Basically, anybody that's friends with fucking Donald Doyle is being called a racist right now.
That's right.
Are you friends with
JP,
Donald Doyle? Because
the
you better
bat.
check
Damn
your
right
fucking
I am.
racist card. You better check it. Go on your friends list right now. See if Donald Doyle is on there. Because if he's on there, guess what? According to Stephen King, you're a fucking racist. And you're condoning racism, my nigga. Yo, can I fucking address that sentence for a goddamn second? 5 sentences. 5-word sentence. You're condoning racism, my nigga. That is the
That's
dumbest
what
shit
he
I've ever
said.
heard in my fucking life. I'm
That's what he
goddamn
said.
sorry.
Oh yeah,
You're
don't
condoning
forget about the
racism,
other
my
one.
said
nigga.
in the party
Yo, my
chat room.
nigga. You're condoning racism, my nigga. That has got to be the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
Are you
Forget
fucking
about the
If
kidding
he
me?
other
doesn't
one,
want us
Riff.
to, if he doesn't want
The
anybody
other
else
one,
to say it, why would
you're
he say
calling
it?
my wife a nigga, you cracker? Huh? Oh, I
Yeah,
remember
that
that
was
clearly
another-
out of his
yeah.
mouth. So,
If you're a friend of Donald's and you're a racist,
He's
if
a
you're a friend
walking
of Donald's
contradiction.
completely, no matter what happens, if he's on your friends list, your friends list, if you're associated with Donald Doyle at all, you are
Yes.
racist.
Yes, dude.
And you need to,
yes, dude.
you need to
It
look
would
in the
make
mirror.
you a racist twice, buddy. Twice.
You need to look in the
Double
fucking
racist.
mirror.
Yeah,
and-
you're
and-
double,
and-
buddy.
Have a goddamn
racist,
realization, you racist.
just look at it.
You know, I'm a big time apparently racist because I'm a friend of 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 Uncle Donald.
Yeah. And how dare he attack Mary?
Can I
Hey,
just
Rumble.
say it? I'm gonna say it right now. I'll say it openly, okay? Stephen King is a racist. Alright, Stephen King, 718, is a fucking racist. There's no other way to explain
Wow, sorry, but
it. I'm being fucking dead honest, dead serious. The only person I know, I'm in a party right now with a Mexican, a German, a black person, an Islamicist, a Canadian, a white guy, and a fucking Floridian. I'm in a party with all kinds of people right now. And the only thing I can say to you, Stephen King, 718, is you're a fucking racist. That's all I can say to you. Dead fucking serious. You're the only fucking racist
Walking
I know.
contradiction.
But I struggle to follow that logic. Me too! You're not the only one. Would that make me a
You'll have
racist
to
twice
Google that
removed?
word.
Are you Donald's friend? Did you delete Donald? Well, then you're a half racist. If you were once Donald's friend and deleted Donald once, you're a half racist. You need to figure that out. Boost, what's going on, man? Beastly Destroyer in the house. Why don't you have
I
a
really
Yankee
wish
in your
Donald
party?
was in the
Racist.
party chat right now. 'cause
I need me a Yankee
You
in the
know.
party. Steven used to be
Read
my
that.
Yankee in the party, but then he said all of us was racist. Steven used to be my Yankee. Drama, 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 drama. It never ends on the internet. I give you
And
that.
it's not that we're defending Donald at all.
Kudos to you. I give
No,
you that.
we're
He
not.
flips out sometimes, and it's fucked up
But
the things that he says.
I do
but
have a guitar. If you don't want to talk about
I'm
drama
not
anymore,
condoning
I can
shit.
throw some. I can throw some arts up here if
That's-
you want. But I still have a video I want to share
Uncle
about
Donald
racism.
being racist, I just think Uncle Donald has just heard the N-word too much and he's just got it in his brain, that's all.
You should
I
be
don't
able to
think he's
say the N-word.
racist.
You should be able to say the K-word. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say in an open, free society. But when I say
Exactly, when
the
you're
N-word,
mad.
okay, now listen to me. When I say the N-word and it triggers you, that is a good thing. Because then you identify me as a racist, and you don't want to be part of that. That's a good thing, okay?
Well, for
You should
somebody
be
to get offended.
exposed. You should be exposed to controversy. You should be exposed to topics that trigger you, that offend you, so that way you can identify the type of fucking person that you're going to become.
Well,
If the
here's
N-word
what blows my
offends you,
fucking mind.
sorry,
If
go ahead.
somebody gets offended for the N-word, and then 30 seconds to 2 minutes later, they're calling somebody the same goddamn thing, trying to give them a high five virtually or whatever the fuck.
I don't know.
The same
Whatever.
contradictory that happened last night over and over again.
Yeah.
But some people are really good playing the pity party card.
That's a great point you bring up. I don't know if anybody else wants to kind of touch on that. You know, nowadays the professional victim card is being played. Everybody's a professional victim, you know.
I
The
mean, I
second
can
something...
say nigga, bro, but I don't ever get none said to me.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
No, I hear you. But everybody plays this professional victim card. I don't know if you guys have noticed this nowadays. Like, you know, whatever it is, religion, politics, whatever it is that offends or whatever. If you're black, if you're Hispanic, if you're Mexican, if you're white, if you're Christian, if you're Jewish, whatever it is that the controversy is at that time, it seems like a lot of people will kind of jump on that table.
Right.
Welcome to the chat room.
Hey, Mary, how you doing?
It seems like a
I'm
lot
good,
of
how
people
are you?
will jump onto that
Good, I just
platform
got
in order to kind of gain relevance and things like that. Basically, I'm in here right now as a stream with my friends in a defense mode right now, kind of, because we've been called out, we've been called racist, we've been called a few things. So we're kind of out here in a defense mode, kind of wondering what people think of us. You know, are we racist? Are we the things that we've been called, or are we just regular folks kind of asking questions like, what's going on here?
Regular folks, I like this guy. I'm gonna send this guy a friend request. Ryan, I'm gonna add you.
White trailer
We should
park
add
trash
you.
equals Starbucks. Oh my God. Did you guys see that feminists, when feminism is supposed to be the future, and then Leanne McAdoo did a report on feminism, and then like all these ladies are wearing full body vagina suits. Maybe Mary can help me out here. All these ladies are wearing
I know, right?
full body
Really?
vagina suits, and they got dildos hanging off them and stuff, and they're rubbing against each other.
What?
Now, Mary, can I ask you a simple question?
Oh.
Now, if these are sexy women and they have their lady parts hanging out, am I a sexist for looking at them as they're dressed up in vagina costumes with dildos hanging off them, rubbing their boobies together? Am I a sexist for looking at that, Mary?
Well,
No, that's just like
if they
porn,
did,
bro.
it's like all men. They're all. I look at a male walking down the street. I check out males.
Well,
On
why
my
do you like
TV
little
when they're-
kids drowning in swimming pools?
Who?
Hey.
Oh,
So today,
JP,
I
that
was
was
in
supposed to be
Walmart.
our little secret about the baby
I was in Walmart
drowning in
today.
a swimming pool.
This is how fucking racist
Damn.
I am. I was in Walmart today, and this girl was walking in front of us in sweatpants, and she had one of the sexy asses I've ever seen in my fucking life, right? So I told my girlfriend, I was like, baby, I'm checking that ass out. You know I am, right? So she turns around like she forgot something. The girl was black. I had no idea she was black. I didn't give a fuck whether or not she was black. All I know is that she was absolutely gorgeous. That's all I knew. Does that make me a racist?
No, it doesn't make you a racist. You just like big booties, my dude.
She had a big booty, gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful
Hey,
woman.
true that. Hey, cheers everybody to the big booty girls.
And can I say on a side note, Chrissy, Steven's wife, Chrissy, is an absolutely beautiful woman. You know, I don't understand why she thinks that I'm trying to offend her, because I'm absolutely not. She's a beautiful girl, you know, but she was in the wrong by calling everybody ignorant by being friends with Donald Doyle. You can't do that. You can't generalize everybody in a nice little list that you like to fucking basically shit on. You know, anybody that's friends with Donald Doyle is a fucking racist. Think about how stupid that sounds. Think about how stupid that sounds. Come on now. Realize your own flaws, okay? And I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm really trying to be nice, okay? I'm really trying to be nice because I love Chrissy. I love your kids. Sal, Nicholas, Raina. I love them all. They've been part of my life since I've been growing up. I've watched your kids grow up, Steven. I love you and your family. So for you to call me and all my friends and all your friends racist and crackers and ignorant because they're friends with a certain individual, you know that's wrong. You know it is. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. You know that's wrong. And I have plenty of people in the party right now to tell you how wrong it is. You know what I mean? And we're trying to be real with you. We're trying to be honest and real with you, bro. I'm not even part of the 420 Club.
His whole family, but my feelings are hurt.
Her name's BL3. Wow. Hey, bastard! I just got a job, bro. I'm working concrete now, bro.
Oh, concrete's a badass job, man. Congratulations,
Nigga,
dude.
I'm gonna get big, bro. I'm gonna get big, and then I'm gonna come down.
Why are you gonna get big?
California.
We've been hearing that for how long?
I'm gonna get swole, my nigga. That's what I'm saying, bro, David. I'm gonna get swole, and then I'm gonna come down there and fuck with you, bro.
Alright, so this is my stream.
But once I come down there, I'm gonna save up enough money to come down there and move down there.
I've set the table. I've set the table. I'm not quite sure
It's been a minute, bro.
how much more I can explain as far as
forget about me. I don't like that guy, but you know, it was
Murder,
whatever.
David City of Trees,
I remember
JP. I can't explain much more, man. Everybody's kind of out there, and we've all kind of
APB,
expressed
room
ourselves
full.
and things like that.
Yeah, but like, dude, I
EPB,
remember everybody from the 420 Club. I've been a strong member for like, has it been a year yet? I don't know if it's been a year.
Black Americans are some of the world's most famous.
Damn, hey, you know, potheads can't remember what they do. Fuck
it was
you
a black
mean?
American called
Then you just not smoking right, David. Fuck you mean?
Hey, Chapo, David, Ryan's streaming right now, guys.
In
I know, that's what I'm
1865,
saying. Then you're not smoking right,
neither
bro.
a
That's what I'm
slave
saying. I know
nor a
you're smoking
slave
right, bro. But
would have
you be having all the
believed
keys
these
on
kind
there.
of gains would be
Your promise
possible
on you, feel me?
in just over 100 years.
Brandon.
I'll pay for them, bro. Because I'm about
Now,
to have
that
the money
speaks
to pay
very
for
well.
them.
That speaks
So,
very well of the intestinal fortitude of the people.
Yeah,
But
I'm gonna
just
have
as
enough
important,
pay.
it speaks very well of a nation.
Yeah, but
in
if I
which
come
these
up there with
games are
Andrew,
possible.
I might buy
That
Andrew a
is,
ticket
those
to come up there
gains
with me,
would not
bro.
have been possible
And,
anywhere else on the face of this earth except the United States of America.
Because like David, y'all like David,
21st century
Andrew, I
America,
think
we
he's
just had
working,
8
but I
years
don't
of a black
remember.
president.
But
We have so many social and economic
yeah, but
programs
we
that
gonna
are set
fly up there to you, bro. And I
based
think
off
we're
of
gonna
racial
take a
double
call
standards
back, you feel me?
to benefit blacks. Are we really at a point where a student
You
can
know
go
what
to
I'm
one of the
saying?
top
So,
colleges
yeah,
in
like,
the
when I do
country
get up there,
and say
it's
that
gonna
we
be
need
lit,
an
bro.
exclusive safe space to talk to other black people? That doesn't make sense to me, but this is what they're demanding.
I would say progress in general among blacks. I think blacks are the only oppressed people in history that have accomplished so much over some of the highest barriers in such a short period of time. And that is,
give it a little bit,
if you
EPB,
could
we'll get you in
resurrect slaves, they would find that the grandchildren,
How about so EPP
great-great-grandchildren,
can join in?
granddaughters are mayors of the world's largest cities.
The debate about how much racism there is in America, and specifically the disparity between the races, is just as fierce as ever. That's okay with me. Discrimination still exists. Let's deal with it openly and honestly. Unfortunately, that's very hard to do. One reason I've discovered is that many people feel that they have to treat blacks with kindness. They think this is noble, enlightened, progressive. It's not. It's demeaning and condescending. In fact, it's racist.
I don't have them on my
underlying mindset. The progressives know that they can insult, belittle, demean people of color who are conservative, and these are the ones who say, we're standing up for civil rights, we're fighting for you, where they have the most despicable displays of racism.
In an anthropology class, my professor decided to discuss the shooting of Michael Brown, a black teenager, by a white police officer in Ferguson, Missouri. Before I tell you what transpired, I need to tell you something about this professor. First of all, I like her very much. She's interesting and engaging, but more importantly, she took a non-PC approach to the class, which I found refreshing. She encouraged us to study the data dispassionately and draw our conclusions from that. But when the subject of Ferguson came up, all this objectivity went out the window. When a classmate said, following the debate over the details of the case, that the facts ultimately don't matter, my professor agreed.
There's one more
all that
room
matters,
for one more
this classmate
person.
added, is that a black boy was killed by a white cop. Another example of racism in a racist society, pure and simple. So therefore, riots that followed the grand jury decision not to indict the officer were the legitimate reactions of people who just couldn't take it anymore. And that's when I knew that what I was really hearing was not an expression of compassion and understanding, but something else. Rioting and looting are acceptable forms of behavior? Why? Because the rioters and looters have no other options? Really? In free democratic America, you have no other options? Does this apply to all ethnic groups? Hispanics? Southeast Asians? Pacific Islanders? Of course not. But we, the enlightened ones, are ready with a pre-packaged list of excuses when blacks riot and loot. Worse, when it comes to judging black behavior, even facts don't matter. All that matters is the skin color of the teenager and the skin color of the cop.
You know, if you're conservative, you're of color, oh, you're not authentically black. Come on, Ron, you're acting white. You're down with the struggle. See, you're voting with the Democrats, you're supporting Obama, so if apparently I'm not down for the struggle, and the media not only perpetuates this, but they give these racists a pass.
If a white cop kills a white kid,
fuck my life.
If a black cop kills a black kid, the facts matter.
Nah, dude.
What? What's up?
I mean, honestly, bro, somebody deleted all that shit in the community, bro. I wasn't in there, dude. You know what, at the time, dude, I fucking sold my PlayStation, I came back, and I noticed that, and I brought it to your attention.
I haven't been in the community checking it for a while, so I didn't notice it.
I keep up with the community a lot. That's why I'm good for moderator.
Yeah, I see Uncle Donald streaming in his basement.
Yep.
Period. But those who condescend to blacks cloak themselves in self-righteousness, so somehow that makes it okay. The bad behavior happens, a riot in Ferguson, and they nod knowingly. They couldn't take it anymore. Who can blame them?
Only 40% of black kids live in two-parent families. Now, back in 1925 in Harlem,
if he was gonna leave, bro,
85% of black kids lived in two-parent families.
It was the best option to do, bro.
In 1870 and 1880, in cities like Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia,
Rick, did you forget to plug your controller in?
Who?
Can you say that there was not as much racial
Riff.
in the United States in the late 1800s or the early 1900s? The discrimination just plain cannot explain. It cannot explain the high crime rates, which are devastating to the black community.
I'll take the white supremacists any day. First, there are very few of them, and they have no power. Second,
I don't know where Uncle Donald is.
But how do I shake off the condescending, the patronizing? There are
He's having technical difficulties.
And they think they mean well. How
I will say though, bro, if you're unable to join right now and then fucking talk about it with all of us in a civil manner, then you know.
Oh, light went off.
You're not an adult.
Always, in every way, not differently, not better, not worse.
I think we all need to talk about it.
Not like we're angels. Is that so hard to do?
It might not be a surprise to many of you that over the last several years, college campuses and universities are slowly becoming resegregated along the lines of race. And people are hiding behind the notion of a safe space to justify
Uncle Paul says hi.
racial segregation on college campuses. If you guys go to, I think the website is demands.org, you can see the different colleges and universities across the country over the last 5 to 6, 7 years. The student groups that are making demands of college administrators and faculty. George!
Go drink bleach!
You can see where some of these administrators have given in to these demands. Now, despite segregation being outlawed more than 50 years ago, some are aggressively trying to bring it back, particularly on college campuses, as I said. Confusingly, the most hyperactive voices that are advocating for the process of resegregation along racial lines are the actual beneficiaries of desegregation, which are Black Americans. And they're the very group that
I like that, bro. Go drink bleach.
Over the last couple of years, or several years actually, Black college students have been protesting alleged incidents of oppression, racial intimidation, racial discrimination by white administrators and students alike.
Yeah.
Go into Uncle Donald's stream and send him a message.
What do you want me to say?
Hi, Uncle Donald. Much love, Uncle Donald. 420 Club salute, whatever.
And it's done specifically to exclude whites. It's interesting.
He's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Sense of racial solidarity, but what they're also doing is it's a racist proposition because they're excluding white people only on the basis of race.
That the discrimination that white people face for the most part has very, very little to do with the heritage of slavery, with the heritage of discrimination in our country. You know, in 1925 in Harlem, 85% of black kids lived in two-parent families. Today, Harlem may be a parent.
He looks funny as hell. He looks like he's gonna fucking rob a bank right now.
And that is, I think that too much of our focus is on discrimination and the heritage of slavery, as opposed to how are we going to cope with the immediate problems that we
Uncle D ready for that warfare. Look at him.
Sweaty socks. Mary Pike, why you dance like a retard? Fuck the 420 Club.
Yeah, he's mad because I banned him. I banned him. My mods didn't. Sweaty socks. Why you so mad, bro?
Did Reginald Denny face somebody who had power? I think so. Sure, what an absurd thing to say. You don't have power, therefore you can't be a bigot. When State Senator Diane Watson blasted Warren Carter, the black man who championed the cause of eliminating affirmative action, she said to him, because he's married to a white woman,
what up, Steve? How you doing, man?
affirmative action is because you have no ethnic pride. You're married to a white woman. You want to be white.
Well, fuck you, Sweaty.
Is she not racist because she didn't have power? It doesn't make any sense. Black people can be racist. It doesn't matter whether you have power or whether you don't have power.
And Puerto Rican can be racist as well. It doesn't matter if you have power or not.
Staring there. Cocking at you.
Very often that political power has not been translated into the things that blacks need, like better schools, more safer communities. You know, some of the cities in our country whose mayors and city councilmen are predominantly black, they're some of our cities with major problems. Now, I personally don't think that political power in and of itself is a solution to the problem.
Much love to the room. David City of Trees in the house. I heard a streamer talk shit about Mary. He called her a Flynn. A Flintstone.
Yeah, man. I heard that.
You know, the only thing I could say is take that as a compliment, Mary, because that means you got happy feet.
The majority of what you hear, more often than not, is Larry and others being more challenging of black folks.
Well, remember back in the day when the Flintstone was bowling, and he had the twinkle toes when he would approach the bowling lane? That's the only thing I can kind of correlate with what Mary's doing.
This obsession with racism diverts time, effort, and energy from real problems. And the biggest problem facing the black community,
There's just hella haters. That's basically what it is. If you're out there, guess what? You got toys. You got statues. David plays with toys. David plays with kid toys. Steven has a fucking New York poster. Oh, Steven's an ignorant fucking New Yorker. Oh, Mary has a stripper pole. Oh, well, Mary's a hooker. Oh, JP has comic books. You're immature. You know, it's like people just attack whatever they see. They don't know anything else. You know what I mean?
That the average American wouldn't believe or tolerate. I mean, for example, in Washington, D.C., mothers serving their children their meals on the floor so as to avoid stray bullets. Or fear
Damn it!
to come to the window.
Who's gonna say bam?
Because of stray bullets. Worrying about whether kids are going to get home alive when they went to school. And it's not the Klan riding into the neighborhood.
I don't need a job. I get a man.
Causing this kind of mayhem.
They're trying to say you're a bully. Mary, are you a bully?
A bully?
Are you a bully?
Oh, he must be talking about the slaves that everybody's saying I have.
Are you a bully, Mary?
No, I don't think so.
And a racist homophobe. Who? She's a...
Uncle Donald's
Mary
crazy right
Pike.
there with that mask on.
You're a racist
looks like
homophobe? Why can't you join, EPB? Nobody has you blocked. I can guarantee that shit.
Nobody.
Why can't you join? I don't understand that. I'm not gonna blue my screen. Can somebody please get EPB in here?
I do not have him as a friend. I don't believe.
Me neither. I don't even know who that is.
I can blue my screen then if y'all want me to. I'll get EPB in here real quick.
It's an open party. I don't understand why he doesn't see it.
Why try to do it all? Why try to see it all? Why try to have it all? Why do it? Why learn it? Why study? Why put yourself out?
I blew it. Lazy told me to blue it, so Lazy is the boss, basically.
Why try to become all that you can possibly become? Why try to earn?
Kind of like JP. JP's the boss. Whatever JP and Lazy say goes.
You possibly can. See every human you possibly can. Go to every class you possibly can. Touch everybody you possibly can. Why do that much? Why go that far? Why share that much? Why give that much away? Why try to see everything? Why try to do everything? Why try to become everything? That's a good question, why? Why not? Why not see how much you can earn? Why not see how much you can learn? Why not see how many skills you can develop? Why not see what kind of person you can become? Why not see what kind of influence you can have? Why not see how many people you can rescue from oblivion? And my personal question to you is, why not you? You've got the brains. You can make decisions. You can study the plan. You can change your life. You can grow immensely in the next few years. You can make your dreams come true. You can build a financial wall around your family nothing can get through. You can become healthy. You can become powerful. Why not you? I want you to take that personally. Why not? Why not? You've got to stay here till you go. I mean, what else are you going to do? Why not see how much you can do, how far you can go? Now, here's number 3.
Did you delete me, EPB? Because I don't see you on my friends list. I know. Yeah, I don't see you.
What about money? Sweaty sucks.
Oh yeah.
Alright, EPB, send Ryan a message. PlayStation message from your real name, because that's your YouTube name right there, I'm sure.
So David, City of Trees, how do you feel about everything, the direction of what's happening? Because as far as I know, Stephen King basically announced that anybody that's affiliated with Donald Doyle needs to be, you know, in check. And that if Donald Doyle is not kicked out of the 420 Club, then Stephen King is going to leave the 420 Club. Your thoughts on that?
Okay.
So Steven, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. We all good with David. We all good with Donald.
And
however
you heard it
feel about that is however you feel. So ball's in your court, I suppose.
Somebody's not sharing his voice.
David, are you sharing your voice?
No, he's not.
Because I'm going to sound like a dipshit if I'm not, you know, if I'm bringing up these valid points. Earlier. And you're not sharing your voice, I'm going to sound like a dumbass. Okay. Well,
David, you're such a fucking dumbass.
Freedom of speech! Well, I can hear you, but it's the same thing that happens to me all the time. I sit there and look like I'm just talking to myself.
My bad.
You're like, oh yeah, good point, good point. Nobody else hears what the fuck is happening.
My bad. Stupid. If you want to leave the 420 Club, by all means, we don't lock people in. It's not like you're in prison here. You can walk out anytime. You know, you don't need to get a lawyer. You don't have to do none of that shit. You just leave. The door's open.
Yeah.
We don't care. What up, Apps? We don't care. You know? I mean, we love you here.
EPB in the house. What's up, man?
If you ever decide to come back, after he leaves, hey, though, I mean, you're welcome, because, you know, we do try to help everybody, and not everybody understands what we're trying to shoot here for. But, you know, I wish the best for him, you know, but like I said, overall, if I have to pick, I'm going to pick my own free will out of anything else in the world. You know?
Always speak up. Don't get nobody else's voice. And in that notice, I also have to say, Riffraff, it's not like I deleted you. I deleted Diva and everybody else went to... there, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sorry. It's not personal. It's just me being an asshole.
Oh yeah, I'm super offended, bro.
No, don't do that. We have the same haircut, motherfucker. And that's the ego, baby. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm offended big time.
And I gotta say this, I don't know why I say Suplev. Suplev is a different person.
I was using the restroom.
Your fucking backyard with your goddamn flowers.
Yeah, I am on my fight game.
I was fucking drooling at the TV
Can you hear me now?
watching you stream your backyard. Yeah. That shit is ridiculous.
I can hear you.
I want that.
This is JP EPV.
And the rest, I'm sorry. I don't know you. I'm sorry if I'm offensive and shit. I usually am. I'm polite. If you're not like your
Welcome to the party chat.
In a polite way.
You couldn't get in because of who?
I was like, y'all, you guys are hypocrites. So what the fuck is you talking about?
You couldn't get into a party chat because of who that?
We're hypocrites by the way that we choose our religion.
Oh, never mind. I thought you said you couldn't get. Never mind.
Respect Riff, and again, formal apologies, her for deleting your ass. It's just, I deleted everyone, I deleted Diva. See, that's my excuse, that's just put it in the, like, you know, it's
you said you deleted me?
I deleted absolutely every goddamn thing. I deleted my YouTube channel and I subscribed this 4 times. I deleted
I don't know who, I'm trying to figure out who he said that he did.
He's talking to, I think he's talking to Ryan.
Yeah, I'm saying to Riff Rap, so for the living. I don't know if I had you on the friend list, if I did, I'm sorry if I deleted you too. I deleted my subscribers a few times too, so...
It's alright, man, you're not perfect. At least, I don't think you're perfect, because I haven't found a perfect fucking person in the whole entire world.
No, hell no, I ain't no perfect, because I'm a weird, got my bachelor, and I'm proud of it, but I ain't proud of being an asshole to good people.
I found a lot of assholes. I'm trying to tell you that right now. I found a lot of assholes. I found a lot of racist fuckers. I found a lot of that shit, but yeah, a perfect motherfucker. Oh yeah, I haven't found one of those motherfuckers yet.
For a week and whatever drug you want. You won't pull no racist part out of me. I ain't no racist in no gun of it. But I am an asshole. I delete my mama if I can.
Bro, if you are racist, if you are racist, for all we know, you're just a comedian.
Yo, white hypocrisy is just as bad as black hypocrisy, but we need to acknowledge our flaws. We all need to acknowledge our flaws in order to get better.
We got the Purple Heart in our family on the right side of that shit. No race.
I mean, that shit's really fucking bugging me that we still voted after 4 years of the president, of Barack Obama, showing his house to the public.
What's going on, HQB? This is JP.
Still went out and voted for this
cheers, Batman. Sorry, I'll add you back to. I'm sorry, I don't know if I added you or deleted you or whatever. It's just, I'm a dick like that. Just remember, if I add you, you might get deleted at random. It's me, and if I'm angry at my girl and I need to play. I still have like 5 subscribers and shit. How I roll.
Very good.
You guys are, you gonna say you guys are hypocrites. And because we are hypocrites.
Don't talk shit.
And
let's talk shit. Is that what you just said?
No, but he's talking shit about me.
Why can't I?
He's got a fucking hard on for me, man. I tell you.
Alright, come through, guys. At the same time.
Who?
You know, buddy, if you called your ass Mary, you wouldn't have to go very far.
Who's talking shit about you?
Wait, Riff, you need to talk more. Are you just
ZINFER.
Or are you just listening to the whole everybody's business? Hello, Riff, and I'm sorry, I didn't mean to delete you in any other way. I deleted myself and everybody went.
Hey, PB, shut the fuck up. He's trying to say something.
I'm watching Riff on the TV and he's just sitting there looking around. I wanted to see that he got my picture.
Whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Whatever.
now I heard it. I'm sorry.
Whatever works for him.
No, I'm sorry. I was talking on top of people.
So basically what this guy is trying to say is like, he's trying to say the hypocrisy is reversed. If it was reversed, how would people react? Would the reactions be the same? If Zimmerman was black and he shot Trayvon Martin, would people react the same way? That's basically what this guy is trying to say right now.
Same way, but racist people will react different, but for all of the rest of us, it's a fucking dude got shot for no fucking reason because America has cowboy cops. Try to do that shit in Norway. We don't have the racist and the shit like that. We have a girl for a prime minister, and we change that shit up every year and stuff like that. Colors and shit. It don't matter. I don't care about your fucking town. It's like, if you can do what you want to do, you do what you want to. Brain and all that shit.
I mean, we gotta be honest with ourselves.
We had prejudice and stuff like
Here's
that.
a black guy that just said,
like
literally, I can't understand somebody who fucking talks about black on black violence and stands up for black on black, you know, crime, but still watches BET and still listens to hip hop music.
That's the same shit.
That's
the same
coming from a black man
say, I'm black,
saying
I'm
that
not
shit.
Racist. Fuck you for saying that shit.
Still watching BET.
It don't matter if you're fucking pink or purple, if you're sitting in fine colors and shit, you're racist. The worst thing I know is when people say I'm black. I can't be racist, right? Like, dude, read a book, read something, like, know what you're fighting for, do something. Don't be sitting be angry.
Why are we still watching it?
That's not me being racist. Again, I'll stop eliminating Muslims.
That's coming from a black man. BET, the Source magazine, is owned by rich elite white people.
That's how exactly I am.
And people are still supporting that
I don't give a flying fuck about country, color, town, or what the hell you define. You can be Muslim, Christian.
What the fuck are you talking about, EPB? Shut the fuck up. Boom. All right. Anyways.
Well, how you should go.
So, here's a black guy that's saying that BET and the Source magazine is owned by rich white elite people. You know, and he's telling the black community straight up, like, why are you still supporting, you know, BET? Why are you still supporting Source magazine when you know it's owned by rich white people, if you give so much a fuck about black rights and black oppression and black, you know, equality? You know, if you're the type of person that stands up for that type of bullshit, but then you still listen to BET, you still listen to hip hop that's owned by rich white elite people, isn't that hypocritical? Isn't that being a hypocrite? Or am I wrong in that situation? Please tell me. Let's listen to more.
To Viacom, I stopped watching.
You ain't wrong.
Because I think it's quite ironic for black people to watch a supposedly black network that's owned by white people. But I still see that, number one, a lot of black people don't know that it's owned by white people still. And number two, a lot of black people don't care.
Why would you care? That's a good point. That's a good fucking point. If you're not racist, why the fuck would you care about shit like this? That's a great goddamn point. Who gives a shit who owns what color they are, what ethnicity they are? Why would you give a shit about shit like that if you're not racist? That's a fucking excellent point. Let's listen to some more.
Of hip-hop and rap. I grew up off of hip-hop and rap. There was balance in the 90s and early 2000s. You would get the most deaths and Talib Kweli's making music videos. And you would get the Snoop Dogg's and the Jay-Z's and shit. Now you just get one, it's unbalanced. You just get the hardcore rap. It don't even make any fucking sense.
It doesn't. And you know what's really fucked up is my boy Stephen King literally said not even a month ago, 3 weeks ago, said, literally, to me, in a party chat, said, yo, rap is getting dumbed down on purposely, dog. Yo, because they trying to take down the man, because they wanna make rap stupid, dog, you know what I'm saying? They wanna make rap stupid. So, like, any conscious rap can't survive, dog, you know what I'm saying? Didn't this guy just say the same thing? My boy, Stephen King, told me the same fucking thing. That conscious rap cannot survive. Because this type of mentality is being sold in the market. Black oppression, racist activities. You got all these different type of actors, all these different type of rappers coming out with this type of ideology that somehow inherently white people are bad. You got the rapper that just made the video where he's hanging a white little boy. I mean, is that okay? I mean, is that not racist? Am I fucking retarded here where that's not, is that not racist? Is it racist? I don't know. You tell me.
On black violence. Yet, we still watch them. We still support them. We still support music that is promoting black on black violence. So, I gotta say that if you're still watching BET, you're a hypocrite. If you're still buying these new rap albums that are promoting black on black violence, then you're a fucking hypocrite. And I don't want to hear.
Hello, hippie.
What's up, hippie?
Addressing black on black violence and the black issues. If you are still riding with these motherfuckers, you are part of the fucking problem.
Thank you very fucking much. Exactly. If you are still promoting this ideology, then you are part of the fucking problem. If we're not trying to figure out a way to unify each other, build each other up, and come together as one, then you're part of the fucking problem. You're the racist. You understand what I'm trying to say? Let's listen to some more.
We black people, we're gonna have to live. We're gonna have to put our words into actions here. If we don't like black on black violence, we gotta stop supporting it. We gotta stop watching YouTube. We gotta stop buying fucking good hip hop albums and rap albums and shit.
If you want to stop black on black violence, then you need to stop supporting it. That just came from this man right here. And my boy Stephen King, what has he been pushing in my face the last week? Is this fucking Russian-German video, whatever the fuck it is, with all this goddamn cocaine and guns and all this shit going on in my face. He's like, that's cool as hell. That's the shit right there. Guns and shit. Yo, my nigga, you condoning racism, my nigga. Is that the dumbest shit? Is that the fucking most retarded shit I've ever heard in my fucking life? Dude, seriously. You condoning racism your motherfucking self. Alright? So listen to the fucking contradiction coming out of your mouth every once in a while. Let's listen to some more.
We're hypocrites. We're hypocrites. And that's just the fucking truth. It's the majority of us is that. I love hip hop, but I don't support music. I don't listen to the fucking radio no more.
Why would
you? On the dating scene. Black man, I got call us out on this shit.
Cars kill more. I could talk about that, but I'm on something else right now. Give me a minute.
Why do we still fucking? Why is that? If it makes you sick being around these people, then why do you go to the club and be around these people? I hear black people all day talk about all.
If it makes you sick to be around people like me, then why are you in the party pretending to be my fucking friend in the fucking first place? That's a good fucking point. You know what I mean? I heard today that 420 Club got a lot of racist people hidden within the mix. Okay, let's think about that for a second. If there's a lot of hidden racist people in the 420 Club, let's bring them to light. Who the fuck are they? Let's get down to the brass tacks. Where's the research? Where's the evidence?
Hey, you want me to tell you something?
Where is it?
Ryan, I told Steven today, bro, besides Donald in the 420 Club, please let me know who else is racist.
Who?
He didn't
Please.
answer. He didn't answer
Let me know. Bring it out right now. We got 20 people in here right now. Tell me right now, please. Honestly, open, honestly. Anybody can speak. Steven can speak. Anybody can speak right now. Who
Can you guys hear me?
is racist in the guy? Hey, what's up? Anybody can talk right now.
I can hear you.
Who's racist in the 420 Club? Tell me.
I'm watching YouTube on VR right now. I got my VR goggles, watching Ryan.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's crazy.
I'm uneducated about that, sorry. That's the most honest answer I've heard all night. Thank you very much, Metal Nation. Who else? Who else can give me an honest answer? Who is racist in the 420 Club? Please, tell me. And don't just fucking name names. I expect some goddamn evidence. Seriously.
I know I'm not racist. If I was racist, I wouldn't be streaming at midnight for all the people that are in the UK.
For different countries. Yeah, I understand. Okay, so Mary just kind of gave her conviction. Anyone else?
APB won't shut up.
Well, I muted him a long time ago. He's not on my stream. I'm not sure what that is. Fair enough answer. Who else is racist in the 420 Club? Please, state your claim, please. Who's racist in the 420 Club?
No, it ain't me. I know it ain't me. No, sirree.
Okay, so now let me get down to brass tacks. Now, me and David and Stephen King, a lot of people, we've had our differences. David said what he said on his stream. We've had a rage stream against each other. Okay, now we're grown adults and we can grow past that. And we've talked to each other. We've understood each other. He's even apologized personally to my girlfriend, and I completely accept his apology. And I completely accept what's going on within the 420 Club and the type of situations that they're trying to create within university, unity, trying to bring people together, so on and so forth. So if that's the case, and if 420 Club, if I'm mistaken, please correct me at any point. If the 420 Club promotes unity and promotes that type of individuality, you could be an individual. You can express yourself in the 420 Club and still be accepted in the community. Am I wrong about that? Please correct me if I'm wrong about that. Okay. So I'm not wrong about that. So if that's the case, then somebody who would say that if you're friends with a particular person in 420 Club who is racist, I'm not going to be down with you, and I'm not going to be down with anybody else that's friends with that person. Do you think that person is wrong, or do you think that person is right? Because I'm trying to understand this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's how things are, that sounds like a dictatorship. Coming from the same person that said that there's zero freedom of speech in his stream. Not naming names or nothing. But a certain person said that there was zero freedom of speech in his stream earlier today. So I'm giving everybody the floor. Please, say what the fuck you gotta say right now. Is there open individuality in the 420 Club? Or is there not? Is there unity or is there not? Is there racism or is there not? Please, state your claim. Speak your piece. What's happening? I just put on 2 powerful fucking videos right now saying about the hypocrisy within the black community, the black on black bullshit. Black Lives Matter is a bunch of bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all tribalism. tribalism by elites. The real issue is that the type of people that are creating these type of individualities, or these type of people that are creating Antifa, Black Lives Matter, Mongolians, Chinese, Nazis, Black Lives Matter, I already said that one, brown shirt, Matifa, mafia, whatever the fuck you want to call them. It's all run by the same people. It's all funded by the same organizations. It's all an end game in order to keep you and I, you and us, people like me and Steven, people like me and David, people like me and Hater Terminator, just to throw another name out there because I love him too, to keep us at each other's throats all the time. When are we going to come to an issue? I mean, Martin Luther King. Do I got to put Martin Luther King on my stream right? Sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Malik. Go ahead. Don't say my name. Yo, I could put Martin Luther King on the goddamn screen right now. Right now, man. I could put Malcolm X on the screen right now. And he's gonna say the same shit. But let's separate it from Steven. Let's separate it from Steven. Let's look at it as an ideology, because Steven wasn't like this, and you know for a fact as well as I do, because you've been around as long as I have. Steven was never like this 4 years ago, 5 years ago. He couldn't give a fuck less what color you were. He was just having a good time. You know, it wasn't until 2017, it wasn't until 2018 that he actually started giving a shit about crap like this. That was the only time I ever heard him ever, in the 11 years that I've known this man, to rage about race or rage about different colors or ethnicities. I'm just saying, you know, I've never heard him. And I've been in parties with this man before. I've been in parties with this man where we were watching Donald Doyle say nigger and racist derogatory comments and spitting on the floor and all this other shit that Donald Doyle does. And he was laughing about it. But I guess it's not that funny when it's directed towards him. I don't understand the double negatives and the double positives and the double standards. I just don't understand the whole thing. Perhaps someone could possibly educate me.
But what happened yesterday,
to
Ryan? That wasn't directed towards fucking Steven at all. It wasn't directed towards any of us. He was yelling at his dog. Steven took it personally and then just went absolutely nuts.
The double standard of the N-word is absolutely crazy. I mean, I can put on video after video after video of the double standard of the N-word, and it's only Steven, and anyone like Steven is only going to take it as an attack on him. Is only going to take it as an attack on black people, because I'm white and I have no business talking about such issues. You understand what I'm saying? So if I put on a black person talking about black issues and I'm being white, I have no business talking about stuff like that. Absolutely. It's more, with Donald, it's more than using the N-word. Depends on the person, to be honest. I can say I only ever meant a few. Yeah. And you backed him laughing. I backed Donald laughing. No, it wasn't more or less Donald, because Donald only said one sentence, and I can be backed up in the party chat right now. I have plenty of people, I have no reason to lie, And anyone in the party chat right now is not being held accountable. Anybody can call me at any point. Anybody can call me on my bullshit right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and explain what happened. So Donald Doyle said one sentence, possibly even two. Let me be generous. And there was the N-word that flew. Am I incorrect? Anyone in this party want to correct me? Okay. At which point, Stephen King decided to mute Donald. Okay, he muted Donald. Does anyone in this party want to deflect me on that one?
What's up? Oh, right after the first couple end-ons, yeah.
Yeah, muted Donald. Okay, after the fact that he muted Donald, that's when Stephen King decided to start raging. Am I incorrect about that, Dix?
Nope.
Okay. So after Stephen started raging, he started saying that people were crackers and ignorant. Chrissy, his wife, God love her, she's such a beautiful girl and such a fucking strong individual. She started saying anybody that was friends with Donald or anybody that condones that type of individual nature or behavior is ignorant. That's what she said. Anybody that condones that type of behavior is ignorant. Fair enough. So she called us all basically ignorant in the party. And then after the fact in which we decided to defend ourselves against that comment, then we were called crackers by Stephen King. Am I wrong about this, bros?
No, shit happened. I was there. I was called things. Yep.
Alright. So that's basically how it went down. And then from there,
we all were.
You can basically kind of figure it out.
Shit. She's not getting included in Mary Pike. Mary didn't even fucking do anything.
Alright. Who is Stephen King? That's a good question.
Snowman, you know, all that shit. They're like the best fucking shit. Like the birds smoking, the boys smoking, all those these guys are just one kind of fucking unity and all this shit. Yeah, they go to the club, they try to get that fuck for a Friday, every Saturday after fuck the club. Yeah, they complain about these bitches. Yeah, they're tricking all these bitches. And then that's just me, I mean, make dollars. If I make dollars, then that's average us being
See now how he's changing his words now by coming out and saying.
I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about like.
He said my husband banned him, and now he's saying.
If we don't take that great part of like, because this is like, it's not the best. No,
Banned from Mary Pike.
I gotta go help Mama.
Yeah. It's waiting for that.
Bro, like I said, I got some shit that you know what you want, and once I get it, embezzle money, cheat on their taxes. I know we got that all day. Cheat, all kinds of.
People are probably going to take what I'm about to say as racism. Isn't that a bunch of bullshit? And they're right. A lot of black people are duped into voting for black politicians that are even worse than the white politicians. You know, and it's just fucking fortunate, you know, that black people are used as a voting tool. It fucking upsets me because Black Lives Matter was such a prevalent issue, you know, until Hillary Clinton lost. Once the Democrats lost, what happened to Black Lives Matter? They turned into Antifa. See what I'm saying? They didn't need blacks anymore. It's fucking unfortunate, is all I'm trying to say. This man gets it. A lot of my other people get it. Some people don't.
We promote people, and we stick by them because they shout at me. Despite that they're fucking distorted, they're anyway. Why is that? Dude, they resist. I think they're like $450, $500. I'm like, what? Yeah.
religion.
Thank you, dude. 125.
Dude's a good motherfucker. That's all I can say.
Yeah, my bad. I will never understand it. I'll find we support without even thinking about it or even studying it. Yeah, no. A religion. I was myself, but I was already. That made it okay for us to be enslaved. A religion.
Oh, don't hate, bro. Just because you were banned from my stream? Wow. Because you were talking shit about me.
That's right there, you know? Yeah, that's the way you start. That's why I tell
Okay, fair enough.
You get it? Yeah, if you want to buy it, wait. Sometimes start off with that beat. Like if you can yeah, exactly.
No, Antifa. No. Check it out. We could go down that rabbit hole if you bros want to. I've done it before. I don't mind doing it again, but to basically sum it up, BLM turned into Antifa, okay? Same person that funded Black Lives Matter is the same person that funds Antifa, okay? You follow the money trail, it all goes back to George Soros. George Soros is one of the 5th chamber members of the Illuminati, which is directly connected to the Rothschilds. He is the one that is directing most of the money flow within these fucking companies. Okay? So if you want to go down that rabbit hole, we can. But basically, I'm just trying to point out the hypocrisy of racism right now, because I think it's fucking retarded.
Look, you still support this motherfucker?
Hey, Walt Dixon, Steven, and other people turned into like KKK. Oh, God. What you just said. Guys, this comment right here is hardcore. I'm gonna have to mute David because he's way too loud. Yo, guys, this comment right here is exactly what the hell I'm trying to say. Steven and other people like Steven turned into like a KKK type of manner. And that's exactly what the hell I'm trying to say. It's absolutely crazy, you know, where people want to take one little topic and blow it into such a crazy proportion. You know, and it breaks my heart that Steven is like that, because I fucking love Steven. I love his kids. I love his wife. You know, everything that, you know, he does is, you know, I feel like I'm a part of. You know, we've grown up together in a way. We've spent 10 years together, Steven and I. So, I mean, you know, as a brother, I feel like I'm being attacked a little bit. And, of course, I'm the one that has to stand up, because I'm the fucking leader, or whatever the fuck people want to call me. You know, according to people like Steven, I'm the one that's leading the group. So therefore, let me explain to you a little bit of what the fuck is really going on. If I'm the leader of this bullshit, then let me fucking break it down to you. And how black hypocrisy, racist, systemic hypocrisy, Black Lives Matter, Antifa, is all the same fucking bullshit. It's all designed for an end game fighting, so people like us, we can never have a common ground. We can never have a discussion. We can never break down the real issues, so we can come to a common ground. Which brings me to a name that I'm gonna throw out there. Ruger Q. Y'all hear me? Ruger Q. Listen to this man. Ruger Q is a bad motherfucker, man. You know, I love his ideologies. He battles me on some of my points, because he's not a Trump supporter, and he educates me on some of the things that I might be ignorant about, and we can have a great discussion. And that is what I love about Ruger fucking Q. But you know what I can't stand about Stephen King? is we can't have a conversation without him flying off the fucking handle, without him getting emotional and irrational and attacking everyone. That's what I can't fucking stand. You know who I really like? It's people like, oh, I don't know, Rufio. At least I can fucking have a conversation with Rufio, even if I disagree with him. At least I can have a conversation with fucking Jay Hardy, even if I disagree with him. But you know who I can't have a conversation with? Stephen fucking King, who runs his fucking mouth and never listens to the friends that care so much about him. Really upsets me. When some of the people that I'm in the party with right now has bought him birthday presents, has showed him love beyond comparison, unconditional love, even though he's as ignorant as he is, we've showed him unconditional love, bought him things, showed him things, bestowed knowledge. You know, it kind of hurts my feelings when I hear things in his stream when he says he doesn't need us. I don't need them. Fuck them. I don't need them. Really? Don't need us, huh? That's cool. That's cool, bro. I can't believe that shit. Doesn't need us. You know what? I need him. I need Mary. I need JP. I need David City of Trees. I need my people. I need them. They're my people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fighting with a guy on here?
Yeah.
I need my people. I'm just saying. Gotta have them. And
yeah,
if we don't, and if we don't have them, then what the hell are we gonna do? If we don't have people to confide in, conversate with, disagree with, agree with, have arguments with, then,
no, he's upstairs.
Then what's the point? What's the point of being friends? What's the
no,
point
I'm
of,
not fighting with
what's
the bald
point
guy.
of the network? What's the point of communicating with people if we can't openly have arguments, openly have discussions, openly have things that fucking piss us off and things like that? What?
My friend asked me if I was arguing with the bald guy, and I said, no, I'm not arguing with the bald guy.
Who, me? You're arguing with me? No.
No, I'm arguing with the guy on my stream because he's fucking pissed off because Scott banned him from my stream.
I need you, Riff, for supportive entertainment. I need all of you bros. I need everyone. I need Mary. I need JP. I need you bros. Without you, I'd be sitting here fucking by myself, twiddling thumbs, nothing to do, you know. What would I do without you bros? What would I do? You know, a lot of people are like, oh, fuck the playroom. Nah, fuck the playroom. Fuck the playroom in a good way.
You'll see him show up here in a minute.
Fuck the playroom in a good way. That's all I got to say, man. Because without the playroom, I never would have met Mary. I never would have met JP, the Bat, for fucking 20. Never would have met David City of Trees. You know. Never would have met Laura Croft. Never would have met Dude 125, Critter. Never would have met Pigeon. Never would have met Rufio. Never would have met Jay Hardy. You name them. I never would have met them if it wasn't for the playroom. You see the Zinfer? He's trying to fire you up. Zinfer's trying to fire you up, Mary.
Oh yeah, he's trying. But you know, he's just like a piece of shit that you're flushing down a toilet.
I'm gonna play some more of this astounding gentleman right here. Let's hear some more of what he has to say. Here we go.
And me personally, I'm tired of hypocrisy because I see the hypocrisy every fucking day. I see the hypocrisy every day, and I'm personally tired of it. I'm tired of it. We put ourselves in fucked up situations and then complain that we put ourselves in these fucked up situations. We support people that are destructive. We support people without.
Hey, Alex, it's an open chat, bro. Alex, it's an open chat.
Because they're entertaining.
You feel me, bro?
Yeah, you can come and join, Alex.
Alex, it's an open chat, dude.
That don't give a fuck about the common person. That think they're better than the common person. And we allow these people to be spokes people for us. We allow entertainers.
You want to come in and voice your opinion? You're welcome.
Who the fuck is signing their checks? If they get out of pocket, start talking about race, don't you notice what happened? Like what happened to Chief Keef? Not Chief Keef, but what happened to
Demonstrate my demons. That's a good.
Chief Keef.
That's a good algorithm because, I'm sorry, analogy because, you know, I'm not perfect. Mary's not perfect. JP's not perfect. None of us are perfect. We're certainly not angels. You know, but as a society, as people, I think we're trying to figure this out. You know, Steven says they're racist. Obviously, I don't think I'm racist. None of us think we are. You know, none of us own slaves. None of us have ever voted for Jim Jones. None of us act in a racist manner. So I'm trying to figure this out. So, bada bing, bada boom. This is basically where we are. You know, I created this party. We're kind of here on a defense mechanism because we've all been called out by name.
I'm here. I'm just eating dinner.
We've all been called out. So we're all here. We're all defending ourselves. We're obviously not racist. I have a video in the background of a black man that's clearly pointing out the hypocrisy and racism, you know, very easily, very, very simple language that anyone can understand. And I just don't understand what the fuck Steven's beef is. You know, David City of Trees, all the way to fucking Jay Hardy. You know, I don't understand what the fucking beef is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all cool, we're all chill, we're all streamers, we're all just having our fill of the entertainment life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing bad about it. None of us are racist. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Even fucking what's his face? Laura Croft. It's because of you black people. What the fuck? I mean, if we all go on this racist witch hunt and start kicking everybody out of the little boat that we're all in, I mean, how the hell are we gonna ever prosper? How are we gonna grow? You know what I'm trying to say?
That's what happens. They pull your sponsorship. But yet again, we don't see a lot of people support Lupe. We see a lot of people fucking with Chief Keef. We promote the most negative shit in our community, and they get mad when other motherfuckers call it out. We're hypocrites. The biggest hypocrites on the planet. See, white people, I understand why they do what they do. Because I understand white supremacy. At least that is, or was, uplifting their community. At least it was doing that. What does our hypocrisy get us? What does our hypocrisy benefit us? How does it benefit us? Explain that one to me. So when I see black people marching on the streets and shit, talking about Zimmerman killed Trayvon Martin, I laugh at it. Because number one, if it was
Who's the other guy?
you wouldn't give a fuck. Number two, if you did give a fuck.
That's a black person say. Trayvon Martin and Zimmerman, I laugh at it because if it was black on black, nobody would give a fuck. And that's a great goddamn point. Not to bring up old ass issues, but I mean, just another instance when we can point out the hypocrisy. It just breaks my fucking heart that I gotta battle my best friends when certain individuals like George Zimmerman or like George Soros or any one of these elite companies pay tons of money to Forbes foundations in order to create racial division. I'm tired of battling my friends because a bunch of racial bots that people have programmed in the algorithm to put on fucking Facebook and every other Twitter aspect are going around putting all these fucking racial things out there. I'm tired of battling my friends over stupid ass shit like that. When the fuck are we gonna wake up and realize that most of the racism is manufactured. It's manufactured. It's not real. It's a lot of manufactured
Ryan?
bullshit.
Yeah.
Here we go.
About Black on Black. Are you currently promoting?
Yeah, that's what Ryan looks
rap
like.
Music, BET? Are you taking a second look at the people that you promote, the politicians that you promote? We got a lot of blind followers on YouTube, off of YouTube.
Blind
Zombies.
And that's exactly it. We got a lot of blind followers on the black community. And let me try to explain something to you, bros. You know, I don't know how to explain it in a way that's not like, you know, where people aren't going to attack me. So I don't give a fuck, right? Fuck it. The black people are used. They're used and abused, especially around election time. Everybody gets all crazy about these democratic type of ideologies where people are going to create these racial diversities where people are going to try to tear down racism, and it's going to be this great thing, and black people are going to prosper, and black employment is going to skyrocket. But under Obama, what did we see? We saw black unemployment skyrocket. We saw black tension fucking... We're still going through a lot of the things that the black tension is going through. Ha. And then when I come on here, when I start streaming on President's Day, this is President's Day, don't forget about that. Trump and his accomplishments, which I might put up on the screen a little later on, was pretty astounding for the end of the quarter when he comes around. Okay, so when you put up guys like this,
get the fuck out.
What happened? Oh, 420 Club's leaving?
Not bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when you talk about...
I didn't say goodbye to him in the right way.
What happened to
I had to do it the right way.
But when you talk about black unemployment was at its all-time high under the Obama administration, which was a black president. Now we have a white president. Maybe Murray can back me up on this. Now we have a white president that fucking has the black... Oh, never mind. He left too. Yeah. Oh, okay. But has the black presidency... sorry. The white president that we have now has black unemployment at an all-time low, which I think is incredibly interesting. You know what I mean? It's just another kind of... I mean, I could sit here all night and point out hypocrisies within black and white. You know, it's not that hard to do. It's very fucking easy to do. I could sit here all night long and just point out all kinds of shit that has to do with hypocrisy between black and white people. But is that really going to get us anywhere? I really don't think so.
Nope.
That's not going to get us anywhere. You know, that has no end game. That really has no equality. That has no hater germinator. Yo, these people, man, they really try hard, man. Hater germinator. So I'm going to listen to some more of this shit because I really love the fact that Eagles fans suck, because I love the fucking type of shit that this guy's saying, man, because it really hits home to the type of shit that we're trying to, you know, basically lay out. That we're not bad people. Sorry, bro, if you think we're bad people. If you think the 420 Club are a bunch of racist hypocrites, sorry, bro. If you think JP and Big D and all my best friends are hypocrites, sorry, bro, if that bothers you. But I'm going to complete, you know, what this guy is saying. Because I know it triggers the shit out of you.
It seems to me that, like, we black people, we lack the ability to do critical thinking. For my first videos, I always put critical thinking on the bottom of my shit. That's what I'm all about. Because my education is in the legal field, so I try to look at both sides of the situation. It didn't make a decision. But obviously, most of you motherfuckers can't do that shit.
Yeah, last night you threw me out.
Yeah, told him to get the fuck out.
And I'm basically just getting
tired of get her fucking little next door and get her own coffee.
I'm tired of our hypocrisy. See me, I don't go to the clubs because I really don't like being around those type of people. I don't go to the clubs because I don't like being around hood rats. I don't go to the clubs because I don't like being around thugs that are destructive. I don't watch BET because of what it promotes.
Get out of here,
I
hater.
don't buy rap music, new rap music, because of what it promotes. But how many of you niggas are still doing it? And then you're gonna cry when you see a young black man get his fucking cat killed. How many of you black people just blindly follow?
Bring me here, yeah?
How many?
Well, if I go there, it's $700.
It lets me know that we
They
are
should
never
have
gonna
given
progress, man.
$12,000 to
And I see why people stop making videos.
That saves
I
me
see why people
$1,700.
stop giving a fuck, stop caring.
I use my fucking numbers.
Because we don't care. And then, if we do care, we shit on people that care. When Cornel West and Travis Smiley called out Barack Obama on his hypocrisy, we crucified them. We crucified them. Without even analyzing what they're saying. Are we really this
What up, Jonathan?
Are we really too dumb to hear both sides of an argument?
They attacked the board.
Is that really where we at? And then we wonder why we fucked up.
Is that really where we're at? Is that really where we're at, people? Where we're too fucking dumb and ignorant to hear both sides of an argument? Really, bro? I gotta pull a Laura Croft right now. Really, bro? Really, bro? We can't hear both sides of a fucking argument? Kidding me? What in the goddamn hell is going on with society? You know what you can't call a person in which you can't talk to? You know what you call a person that you can't talk to, that which you can't communicate? You call them an enemy. That's what you call them.
I played around all the
Really,
way
bro?
around.
We can't communicate? Think about that.
Get the one speaker to work.
We wonder why we fucked up.
And then I got to look at
we wonder why we getting picked apart.
Yeah,
We're fucking hypocrites. And stupid. I'm just gonna keep it real. Most black people are
Yeah,
dumb
they
as
have
fuck.
fucking one speaker in the wrong spot. I played around for
It bugs me
for an hour. Played all the
that
fucking wiring.
I could try to have a debate with somebody, and the whole debate can be thrown out the window. It doesn't matter.
I'm eating dinner right now. I can hear you.
And try to get people to critical think. That doesn't matter to black people.
She asked me if I wanted to buy a fucking
That doesn't matter to us. Because all we want to do is be entertained and shit and laugh
Well,
and
it
joke
is.
around
Laugh on the
while
lack of it.
our community burns. We don't give a fuck about black violence. See, we only care about it when it affects us personally.
Boom! Steven only gives a fuck when it affects him personally. I never see him doing anything in his community to try to make anything better. He's a virtue signaling motherfucker, is what he is. He goes around saying, well, my community this and my culture that. He doesn't do fucking anything to improve his community, to improve his culture. He's a virtue signaling motherfucker. The only time he gives a shit is when it affects him personally. That's the only time.
Well, how much is she asking for the food?
And me, frankly, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the hypocrisy. I'm tired of caring. I'm tired of caring. Because most of y'all niggas don't give a fuck. Most of y'all don't care.
It's the same lady that...
But you want to act like you care when it's a hot topic.
She was drunk. That's why I got nasty.
I'm fed up with it, man. I'm fed up with the dumbness.
I'm fed up with it too. I'm fed up with the dumbness. The only time Steven gets out of his fucking chair to do fucking anything is when he gets all gassed up about some bullshit like this. That's the only time I ever see him giving a shit about fucking anything. Is when he gets all gassed up about some bullshit like this. Starts attacking my friends, calling them ignorant, calling them crackers. That's the only time I ever see him get up out of the chair to do any fucking thing. Is when he's trying to attack somebody else. Not only on top of that, the only time I see him and his wife get along is when they're trying to attack other fucking people. Because when they're not attacking other people, then they're attacking themselves. So really, What kind of fucking role model is Steven to his kids when he wants to beat up anybody that he disagrees with?
I asked Mom if I could go get her cigarettes. Mom said, sure,
Just give my opinion. You know,
money. She didn't have any money.
It may reach some people. I know I do reach people. But overall, we're not stupid. You can't look outside and see what's going on. You can't look within yourself and see how you're contributing to the decline of our community.
I don't know that. I'm fucking broke.
Is that beyond you? Are you going to watch BET today? Are you going to buy the new Lil Wayne CD? Are you going to the club tonight being surrounded around the same people that you supposedly dislike?
Hmm?
Black women, y'all think with y'all emotions. Black men, we think with our fucking dicks. I don't want to hear that you hate hood rats if you busting nuts in a hood rat without protection. Most of you niggas is fucking hypocrites.
Most
talk about these chicks out here, but you.
Most of you niggas is fucking hypocrites. Exactly. Cause one of my fucking friends say, "Yo, you condoning racism, my nigga." That's gotta be the dumbest shit I ever fucking heard in my life. You condoning racism, my nigga? Are you fucking kidding me? It's gotta be the dumbest shit I ever heard.
Promote these chicks, you fuck with these chicks, yet you talk about them. Why? Most of you sisters on here are fucking completely hypocritical.
Damn straight.
On one instance, I said this earlier, but it just bugs me because I see it every day. Every day I see it. And I'm tired.
Every day I see it. I'm tired of it.
I'm tired.
Every day I see it. Every day I see it on the PlayStation. Every time I fucking flip this goddamn thing on, that's the only thing I ever fucking see, especially when I'm hanging out with cocksuckers like Steven. Is racism, 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 racism. He's a fucking color. I wonder what color he is. I wonder what ethnicity he is. Oh my God. He's from the hood, whether he's not from the hood, whether he's got street credibility, whether he's thug, whether he's hood life, whether he's thug life. It's a bunch of labels. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit, to be goddamn honest. And really, if you want to get down to the brass tacks of things, it's a bunch of marketing tactics in order for rich, white, elite motherfuckers to be able to sell you motherfuckers products more easily by breaking you down and putting you into little groups that you can identify with because you're thug and you're cool and you got swag. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe because I still remember what it felt like growing up in the ghetto. I still remember what that felt like. Nobody really speaking.
Pretty sure everybody muted you.
Everyone muted me? Then why is everyone in the party then? I'll just leave.
Maybe that's why I care.
No. EPB.
I overestimate black people.
I didn't mute you.
Maybe that's my problem. I overestimate black people's intelligence.
He just keeps talking and talking.
I overestimate us because obviously.
I'm Hug Life. Bring it in.
Look who we support. We don't support the intelligent people. We don't support the people that drop knowledge.
That's for showtime right there. That's for showtime.
We support the opportunists. Those are people we just give our unwavering support to. And without realizing that these motherfuckers, you put them on
me?
With anybody that can debate.
What? What the fuck? Hell no. I'm far from rich elite.
This is who we support. And me, I'm tired of the hypocrisy with our people. I'm tired of it.
Me too, man.
I'm fed up with it.
Me too.
And on a side note, speaking about hypocrites, I know it's a lot of you fucking trolls on here. You guys get on my fucking nerves. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. You guys get on my nerves. Good trolls and bad trolls. If you got a problem with somebody, why don't you make your own fucking video addressing that motherfucker?
There is?
See, a lot of you guys.
Show me some evidence. You may not be racist, but there's a lot of racists on here. Okay, well, show me some fucking evidence. Who owns slaves? Do you own slaves? The people that you're accusing, do they own slaves? Do they vote for Jim Jones? Do they act in a racist manner? Or are they just telling some racist jokes? Are you getting triggered? Poor cupcake. It must suck to live in your world. I'm rich and don't own anyone anything. The difference between racism is reinforcing stereotypes. Maybe. Nazi! China! There are no gay streams on PSN. That's not true. iCupid rainbows. Gay as fuck. Point them out! Mark? Where's the generalizations, accusations enough? It's not enough for me. I need a bit more. I am so confused. I am too. Help me out with this. This guy's calling me a Nazi. Am I a Nazi? Because if I am, educate me. Please, educate me. Stop me from being a Nazi if you care so much about me. We live like kings here in the North America. Top 5%. You are. Maybe. I'm not sure. Those snowflakes, they get butthurt real quick. You goddamn right they do. I am a professional snowflake melter. Let me tell you what. Zin Fudge Packer. Me? Fudge Packer? I don't know. Racists are the blacks who blame whites for everything. But they don't. But you know, I understand blaming whites for everything. I can get behind this movement. Hashtag whites are bad. I can get behind that.